What is going on, guys? My name is AJ3FIFA and welcome to episode 4 of Pokemon FIFA. I'm rushing because there's a battle coming up, and I said last episode there are going to be loads and loads of battles we're going against this German guy. He's got one random Dutch guy thrown in there because he's a nutter. We don't care. We're just going to absolutely destroy him like Everton have just destroyed Aston Villa. Karail picks up the ball, plays it off to Westcar. Westcar with a brilliant fake shot, powers past two more defenders. He's through on goal, keeper comes out, chips the keeper absolutely incredibly. Nothing he could do on the line, went down as his own goal, but it was all Westcar there. Next up in the queue to score was Sinclair. Loses the ball but gets it straight back from Westcar. I have said it before and I will say it again, he does not miss them chances. Brilliant finish, bit lucky, but we'll take it anyway. Again, we get a bit lucky because he throws it out like an absolute retard, but Westcar makes no mistake and rifles it into the top corner. Incredible goal, you wouldn't see that from some gold strikers. He is absolutely brilliant. This time he's only just kicked off from Westcar's last goal. When we nip him with the defender, play a couple of deft little passes, give it to Powell in midfield, Powell gives it to Westcar, Westcar gives it back to Powell, Powell gives it back to Westcar, Westcar's through, takes it round the keeper absolutely brilliantly and just tucks it away for an absolutely superb goal. Like Everton were today against Aston Villa, we were absolutely cruising. When he gets the ball, plays a lovely little bit of play here with a few good intricate passes to slot away his second striker. Second striker's through on goal and finesses it past the keeper. Really good goal, and like Aston Villa, the comeback could have been on, but we put that to bed straight away, where Sinclair wins the 50-50 again and puts it away as if the keeper wasn't there, as he always does. Nothing going to happen here. We are guaranteed to win, just as Everton did against Aston Villa. You might think I'm talking about Aston Villa game quite a lot. I've literally just got in from the pub from watching the match. Absolutely incredible. Brilliant goal from Pienaar to start off with. Terrible goal from Fellaini on the keeper's terms, and then an absolutely quality finish from Jelavic. Should be given Suarez lessons with that. I heard the fact while I was in the match that Suarez has got an 8% conversion rate, where all the other top strikers in the Prem have got over 20%. It's absolutely pathetic if you ask me. Anyway, you can see all the highlights running through here. So far we're up to 7-2, so we're absolutely annihilating this poor guy. When corner comes in, Gardner chests it down lovely. Fellaini in disguise with that chest down, and then just bangs it in the bottom corner. I can't shut up about Everton at the moment. I'm absolutely loving it. We're third place in the Prem, and it's just best start to the season we've had in about 10 years, as long as I can remember. It's absolutely nuts. As you can see, Osborne is evolving. I am getting so sidetracked, and Osborne has evolved into Boyata. I hope I've pronounced that correctly. Anyway, enough rambling on from me, let's get back into the Pokemon. We run over here and pick up a Pokeball, and we're just going to speed it up, because I said it's all about the battles, so the battles it shall be about. This guy, no idea who the friggin' hell he is, but he wants to fight us, so we're going to smash his head in. He's got an all-French team, bronze in back, silver in goal, and he's gone sweaty with Remy and the golds up front. However, it makes absolutely no difference when Sinclair picks up the ball in the box and does exactly what Sinclair does best, and just slots it in the bottom corner. He's next to score though, Remy breaking free, and soaring, flying, putting the ball in the back of the net. If you get that joke, go and kill yourself, because that is so gay, and I don't even know I know it. Anyway, Sinclair, we get horrendously sweaty there to tramp it across to Westcar and put it in. It is all about the evolutions though. He's got sweat up front, we are going to sweat. Regardless of sweat, Sinclair breaks free again, smashes it into the bottom. I need to stop saying breaks free, because I cannot stop thinking of High School Musical now. But anyway, I digress. Remy pulls it back to 3-2 before Westcar heads it onto Sinclair. When Sinclair's bearing down on the goal, there's only one place the ball is going, and that is in the back of the net. This time Powell with a quality challenge to win that 50-50, showing his desire to win there. We're 4-2 up. Powell's bearing down on the goal. He's got 90 finishing. He is not going to miss that. 5-2, 79th minute, and we are cruising. Again though, he gets horrendously lucky. I have no idea how he managed to do that to me defender. Just pushed him over as if he was a fucking bag of feathers. But anyway, 5-3, and Karail is evolving. Karail, 4-star skills, decent player, but he is currently the lowest rated player in the team, so we had to choose him to evolve him, and we have evolved him into Pilkington. Decent, solid player, can't really go wrong with him. Nothing special, but he's good. Only cost me a few hundred coins, so I can't complain. Back into the Pokemon now, running straight up, and there's another battle coming straight away. Just can't get enough of the battles this episode. I hope you guys are loving the extra FIFA. If you do want more Pokemon, let me know and I will slow it down a little bit. There was a lot of Pokemon in the last episode though, so I thought to balance it out with a ton of FIFA in this one. Anyway, back to the team before I carry on waffling for days. We're playing against an all-Scottish team. It's a pretty solid team. I have used the Scottish team before, and he's got the Everton new boy, Stephen Naismith, in form up front. I had him, he's quite pacey and he's got a decent finish, so I was a bit nervous about playing him. But as is the trend with all these episodes, Westcar or Sinclair was obviously going to score first. That time it was Westcar scoring an absolutely brilliant chip again. Tried to do a Rabona shot, that's why Sinclair went for the ball, but it didn't happen for me. Anyway, he pulls it back to 1-0 with Brown, whoever the fucking hell Brown is. But Sinclair gives it to Pilkington. Pilkington with a quality ball back to Sinclair. Sinclair is bearing down on the goal, you know where it's going. Absolute rocket into the top corner. Quality goal, one of his best goals he's scored for me. In such a tight game as well, it was really needed. Stephen Naismith, the Everton new boy. Let's hope he can do that for Jelavic when he's playing for us. He did play today, he played pretty decent. He came off in about the 50-60th minute just because he was tired. Brought on Coleman. He's not very fit, he hasn't played much football, and his Rangers has all been tits up and everything like that. Anyway, he pulls it back to 3-2, and we're just running the clock down when nice little back heel, then it gets played across to Powell. Powell's got 90 finishing, he's a bronze with 90 finishing, so he's obviously going to score. We won 4-2 and we get out of Evolve, and this time it's Gardner. You might be thinking, what the fucking hell is he evolving Gardner for? He's one of his favourite players. But Gardner is not a centre defensive mid, and he was making us weak at the back, so what we've gone and done is picked up Frimpong. There was a meme going around the internet about Frimpong a month or so ago. I can't say I've Frimponged anyone so far, but he has scored a couple of decent goals and he is very solid at the back, keeping my defence nice and tight so that gets some clean sheets and takes a bit of the heat off the centre-backs. He's a very solid player and I can't fault him really, gets his job done and he does it well. Anyway, back into the grass, just as we're about to come out we find ourselves in another battle. This time we're playing the strongest team of the series so far. He's got an all-silver, all-Serie A team with El Shaarawy headlining it in centre attack and mid there. Regardless of who we're playing, we're always going to score though. You just can't not score when you've got Powell, Westcar and Sinclair up front. Again it was Westcar getting the first goal. Lovely little finesse into the bottom corner there. Westcar turns creator this time where he breaks down the wing, plays a nice cross to Sinclair, diving headers it past the keeper. Nice little goal there. Again, us to score next, 3-0 you're going to say. Brilliant header from Boyata there. As I said, I hope I'm pronouncing his name right, and it seems like we're cruising. But he plays it through to whoever the fuck that is, and he slots it in the bottom corner nicely. Bit of a mare from my goalkeeper, but what can you do? This time it's El Shaarawy, nice little Berber spin there. Don't know why El Shaarawy's doing a Berber spin when he's got 5-star skills. El Kabir titting around on the edge of the box, somehow finds a gap and rifles it into the bottom corner. He's a quality player, that El Kabir, and after seeing this I really want to pick it up. Gets so lucky with El Shaarawy there, and El Shaarawy has got awesome finishing. Everyone loves him, that's why he's so highly priced, and quality finish from him. Westcar breaking down the wing again though, cuts inside, gives it to Sinclair, and Sinclair just does not miss. This is turning into one of the highest scoring games from the series so far, and again we score with Sinclair rocketing into the back of the net. Surely we're going to win now, but no. El Kabir, absolutely brilliant ball out to the wing there. His winger picks it up, cuts inside, before jinking past a couple of players and sweating it across to El Kabir, who will smash it into the bottom corner. 5-4, and again he's breaking at me. I don't know what was going on with the defending in this game, but neither of us could defend. Absolutely horrendously sweaty, dripping down his bollocks with that one, to take it to 5-all in the 90th minute to go to extra time and penalties. In extra time, only just kicked off, 7 minutes in, and he gets a random finesse goal. I don't know how that squeezed past, especially with his left foot. Next he scores a corner, and just can't defend at all in this game. I don't know what's happened. But we throw it on ultra attacking and counter attacking as soon as we kick off in the second half of extra time. You can see it sped up just because I wanted to show how close this game was and just how fast everything happened. So he goes on one attack and plays a terrible cross before it rolls out for a throw-in. We run over and pick up the ball for the throw-in, give it off to Pilkington. Boyata gives it to Pilkington. Pilkington plays it down the line to Sinclair, gives it off to Powell. Powell plays an absolute peach of a ball over the top. And of course it's going in the back of the net. It's Sinclair you're talking about. We've pulled it back to 7-6 and Sinclair's going to get the ball out of the back of the net. This is a perfect opportunity while the game is running through and I'm showing you what's happening to mention that my mate Aztekers has had to make a new channel due to issues with becoming partnered and not being able to use AdSense. So I'll give you the proper description of what's happened and everything like that at the end. But just now, going to nip it in here while there's nothing really going on as we're playing the ball through to Powell. Powell's breaking down. I have told you so many times how good his finishing is, and we have just seen it there, and I have just said breaking again, and once again I am thinking of High School Musical. What the fuck is up with my brain? Anyway, it's 7-all, extra time has finished, and it is going to penalties. First penalty, he skies it over the bar. couldn't have been a better start for us. So all we need to do is bury this with Sinclair, and we'd have been on top, but he missed. Again, we saved from his again, so there's been 3 penalties and not 1 goal before we absolutely rifle it into the top of the goal there. Just letting these run through really quickly. He's hit the bar, so we're 2-1 up still. Powell makes absolutely no mistake there. 3-1 to us. He scores this time, but all we need to do is score this penalty and we've won. It's Pilkington, we get it a bit in the red and he rifles it off the bar. I was absolutely gutted because it's been such a tight game, we needed to win. He scores, but again, we only need to score this penalty and we will win. Kitely's stepping up, he's not the best at pens, that was a small green. We missed it, but irrelevant, he smashed it into the net and it's been our tightest and most hard-fought victory of the series so far. After all that battling, we deserve an evolution, and this time we've chose the goalkeeper, so it is Fielden who's evolving. After the horrendous defensive display, we put a bit of the blame on the goalkeeper, and it was him who was chose to evolve, and he has evolved into Westwood. He's an absolutely brilliant keeper. It was between him and Lindegaard wasn't on the market at the time, so we went with Westwood, and I'm so glad we did. He's extremely good. Probably the best silver keeper that I've ever played with on FIFA, and I've used a lot of different keepers. Anyway lads, we're going to wrap it up for this episode here. It's an absolutely mammoth episode. I've been getting out of breath recording this commentary. You can see the team has improved a lot during this episode. We've got a top quality keeper, an actual centre defensive mid and a decent left mid, as well as another top quality silver centre back. As I said, I am going to explain properly what happened to Az. Basically, he's been partners with Yaush, which is absolutely brilliant and well done to the lad. But when he disabled AdSense back in the day when he first started YouTube, he put it on, told it was a bad idea, as it is, so he turned it off, and for some random reason, I don't know all the details, he can't turn it back on, so he's made a new channel called Clark FIFA. I know a lot of you guys subscribe to me and him, because back in the day when I had about 100 subs, I say back in the day, it was about 5 weeks ago, I had about 100 subs, and he threw in my name in to one of his videos, give me a little mention, and steered some of you guys my way. So if that is one of you, and you were subscribed to Aaron, and you haven't seen his video about saying his channel has changed and to move over to his other channel, because YouTube sub boxes have been absolutely fucked again lately. If you haven't seen episode 3 of Pokemon FIFA because of that, I'll leave a link to that in the description as well, so go and check that out. Anyway, I am digressing. There's a link to Aaron's channel in the description. Click on it, go and sub to the lad. He's a top lad, scouse like me, so you've got to give him a bit of